downtown over the last 10 years, and yet our freeways are just horribly defaced with graffiti. So it's like building a mansion and then having graffiti at your front door. The year after we gave the lemon to Caltrans, they cleaned up their act, but you know the old story, one step forward, 2 steps back, it's back. So if anybody knows anybody over at Caltrans, we appreciate a loving phone call. And this just has to do, the next slides have to do with graffiti. And it's something that I think has become pathologically tolerated. We work very hard in all the business improvement districts downtown at getting this stuff down. We just want to go through a few slides of areas where we need to do a little bit better. Maybe a lot of it better.
Grandpa's looking up now. For the paintball community.
That was not nice to do Mr. House sign.
Loitering and trespassing is forbidden. Tagging maybe is okay.
Yeah.
And this is
City
what
Hall. And then the next slide is
City Hall, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Tagging again, okay, they can't read, so they don't know the sign says no trespassing.
Yeah, no trespassing. Next slide. The ubiquitous roll down gate. This also looks like graffiti. This is like a twofer. You get a little next slide. Next slide. Oh, you want to explain this one to the group? You should read the headline.
I'll try. You know, we pointed out several roseworthy restaurants and bars already today, but on the other side of those great openings was all that they had to go through with regards to permits and inspections and contradictory and challenging processes to get open that caused them delays, a lot of money, and the opportunity to open and hire new people and get people working and all of that. The process alone is so cumbersome that it detracts from people actually wanting to open businesses in Los Angeles in general, not just downtown. But there just has to be a better way to do it.
And you have a chance to improve. And I think, Jill, didn't you start with that show like around the class of 29 and you finally got it? All right. You might be wondering what this is.
That's pretty.
This is actually, well, it's pretty, this is actually a kind of a tragedy because we work very hard to recruit new businesses to downtown. And you see this opaque glass. Do not put opaque glass between you and the street, or this is what happens to your restaurant. All right, it closes. This is Tranquility Base, and it's just so tragic because they worked so hard and put so much money in, but just could not make it. So we'd like to encourage all of you to please patronize our new restaurants and all the businesses downtown. Next slide. Now, there's another thing that happens if you put up a really bad sign with a plastic man on it. That's what happens to you. These people I didn't have so much sympathy for. Next slide. You want to talk about what this is about, David?
Eastern Columbia. I love Eastern Columbia. I love the great images that they put in their windows to hide those empty storefronts. I wish the city liked those images.
Yeah, they're illegal, those images.
Because without them, that other view that you get of downtown is...
Yeah. So that's what you would get without it. But look at the rest of Broadway and how compliant it is with our sign ordinance.
Good stuff. Good stuff. $10. Brand name launches. I can get one for this one. There's deals we have.
The great street. All right, and we're bringing it back. Jessica is helping us do that last week, so we appreciate. This is one of my favorites, graffiti. This is another form of graffiti, which is etching. And, you know, it's very expensive to replace a piece of plate glass. This is actually, I have a self-portrait there, you can see me flashing there. This is at 5th and Broadway. This is the same people that we featured last year who had glass storefront and put pegboard against the glass so you can't see inside, which we don't like. And now it's got etching. We don't like that anymore. And we just asked them to shake up. All right, next slide.
Oh, the other times. Have you read the other times lately now?
I read it this morning. I read it cover to cover, all page.
Reporting on a Fair City, DC.
Well, they got building income anyway going on over there.
location shoot.
There's no people in it anymore.
Not much happening there at the LA.
No, see this is the filming, right? Highest and best use for that building, that and the witness protection program. It was on the market for a while. Mr. Zell was trying to sell it, raise some cash to the bankruptcy. And if you've ever been in that building, it's 3 different buildings put together, not well. And if you ever wanted to avoid a subpoena, go in there. Now, it's very important, just so that you know, I can pick on myself. We had a really great program called Hail a Taxi that we got going last December. You know, LA is the only city in America, and downtown specifically, where you couldn't hail a cab. And one of the reasons is we had no stopping zones, and if a cab were to stop, they get cited. And so we came out with a program in the city through leadership of Dan Query and others in the community and TGA. We're able to change the law so a cab can actually stop in a no stopping zone at any time of the day while it's actually picking up or dropping off a fare. And we were in this catch-22. The cabs won't cruise because there's no one to hail them. And nobody's going to hail them because the cabs won't cruise. So we're in catch-22. We started a hail a taxi program. We rolled it out. I'm happy to report in the evening it's actually working pretty well. But during the day, the cabbies have, I'm going to hold this right here, Roy. This is a very important picture of all my buddies. The cab drivers making a lot of money, sitting right there on Figueroa in front of 7th Fig, that's Patrice's place, the 7th Fig, Brookfield Properties, hanging out, making nothing. And they're like, oh, we can't get a fare. Well, you can't get a fare because you're sitting in a line. All right? So next time you see these guys in line, I want you to go up and say, I know how to ask you. You're not supposed to be sitting here. Yeah. All right. Next slide. Oh, by the way, that program has been extended for another year. So you know those signs they have for the Laker flags that you put on your car? I think we're going to get a hail a taxi one, put them on, and then make them Bruce Rich. So anyway. Oh. Tell us about the Million Tree Program, David.
I think this is one of the candidates for the Million Tree Program. We have a few more. There's another here, right? And one more.
And I think we tried to plant a tree and then somebody stole it. We sell it for $1. Well, what is this? This is the whole, so this would be the whole city block, that's the, it's the city block bounded by 1st Street on the north, 2nd Street on the south, Broadway and Hill, which was slated to become a new federal courthouse. You may know that the President of the United States allocates the money to build courthouses, and since we voted against somebody a couple of times, we didn't get one, among other things. But we do have a lake. This is the highest and best use. Back up one, Roy. Can you back up one? Does it only go one way? Roy, can you back up? Oh, Roy. Bueller? There you go, there you go. Right here. Go now forward. There you go, forward to the left. There you go. Okay, there's our right back. Going through. So anyway, that's our Central Park. Anyway, could be teach. Thank you. Next slide.
Oh, the Arts High School.
What in the heck does that do?
Hell, I think it might be a charter school or a public school. I'm not sure.
Does it have a principal?
I don't think so.
Do we know who's going to go there?
No, I don't think so. Do you know what that cube is?
Well, actually, I think it looks like a dog. But you know I like dogs. There's the dog. This is where we put all the administrators that go out here. It has